And this was one we were looking forward to as well, Adam, the Ladies Challenge Plate. It is Molesey Boat Club and Mercantile Rowing Club Australia up against Yale University from the United States of Australia. So we saw the Huskies in the race before in the Temple, and now we have Yale in the Ladies Challenge.
Slight steering there from Yale, again just moving over to the Berkshire station, and they are getting warned now, so they'll have to move back to the right hand side of our picture and not impede on the Molesey and Mercantile crew. Again, an interesting crew there, a mix up of British and one Australian athlete in the stroke seat representing Mercantile.
A big correction there needed by Yale. Not ideal in the early stage. You really want to use the momentum out at the start, a bit of free speed in the first 90 seconds or so, so to have a big steering correction there is not what you're after, but they are back on their station and they are leading this crew of Molesey Boat Club and Mercantile in the stroke seat.
So maybe what we would have seen potentially expected a little bit with this Yale crew being a little bit more gelled as a crew and having a little bit more of a program behind them, a collective program. With the Molesey crew, Mercantile, a bit more of a late forming crew, only really being together for the last 4 weeks here and being coxed by Matilda Horn, who was coxing the GB Women's 8 at Tokyo. You know, really coming into sort of as a bit of a project and bringing people together and having a good last race of the season here for the Mercantile and Molesey crew. And that's maybe what we're seeing here with the distance here. The Yale crew just holding Molesey here by a little bit here, but it's still close. You know, this still could go either way. This.
Yeah, Yale getting a couple of warnings for their steering, but they're back on their station, looking very strong and solid now. I think they have possibly clear water now over the crew from Mercantile and Molesey. As we mentioned, Alex Wolf from Australia, from Mercantile, the rest of the oarsmen in that crew from Molesey. Alex Wolf, first time competing at Henley. He competed in the Australian under-23 men's 8. That was 5th in the world. And interestingly, he raced in the Mercantile Open Men's 8 at the New South Wales State Championships. That placed second, racing with Drew Ginn, who is
what a hero,
a very famous club member from Mercantile Rowing Club.
Yeah, it looks like Yale have got the edge here. I mean, this is a combo of their first, second and third varsity boats. But again, all rowing under the same program. You know, they'll know each other well. They'll know how to gel together and how to sync up their power, and that's what we're seeing here. They're being able to get a decent margin out here that they can just watch and keep tracking Molesey and Mercantile down this course.
Looking into the Yale crew there, great shot from overhead. Esha Bahachara is the coxswain, Freddie Yules in the stroke seat, Noah Norman, Andrew Gulick, Jack Morton, Patrick Cray, Joe Long, Dare Lynch and Alexander Jeremijenko in the bow seat of that crew. Alexander Jeremijenko in the bow seat, 23 years of age. He has the best 500-metre erg in the boat, is his claim, 1:15. You reckon you could do a 1:15 on the erg for 500?
No way. That's quite a punchy sprinty bit of power there, and I mean that's where they're gonna. I'm sure that's when it's going to come into play in a second here as we're drawing into the enclosures here. So this last stint of the race course, and I'm sure 1:15 in the bow seat wouldn't go amiss. But yeah, that 3/4 mile marker was official. The verdict looked like it was a length distance between the crews, but it looks like it's just continue to edge out here with Yale breaking clear waters. We're coming into the regatta enclosure. Yeah, it's clear water now, isn't it, for Yale? So they've really controlled this race well.
Yeah, we don't travel all the way from overseas without knowing that you're going to have a good crack in this event, do you?
No, it's a big project. This is, you know, there's a focus when you're racing, but there's focus on this being, you know, something that everyone's been aiming for in their season, and yeah, you can see that. And this is, you know, the Ladies Challenge Plate. It's a really tough event. You know, you can really meet some some big crews in this. We've had sort of international development crew, international team development crews in this event. So, you know, you've got to be shifty to get in here. And this crew of Molesey Mercantile, there's some really talented athletes in there. Again, they've probably just not had the same time to gel and form as maybe the Yale crew.
They're coming down past the enclosure now, down to the line. Yale University. Now with clear water over the crew from Mercantile and Molesey Boat Club. In the ladies' challenge plate, it was Yale University from the United States of America defeating Molesey Boat Club and Mercantile Rowing Club from Australia.